contact! Okay! Enemy down! Fuck! Guy! MG! Oh, fuck! Window! He's in the window! I know! I fucking know!
Welcome to Insurgency Sandstorm, a game that I have previously covered on this channel and plan to keep an eye on until its release on PC later this year. With DICE opting to keep Battlefield set in the past with World War II, I'm looking elsewhere to get that modern day FPS game, and although I'll keep playing BF3 and BF4, having a few more options would be great. Insurgency Sandstorm is exactly that. New World Interactive showcased a bit more gameplay at E3 during the Sony conference, and it was actually really good. I would have preferred raw gameplay with a few really good FPS players duking it out. However, this was still pretty decent as you got to see a lot of different features and experience that close quarter action that I think this game will really excel at. Next, I'll go over a bit of key information, most of which was added during that E3 conference. The game will release on PC this September, and then for console sometime during 2019. That might seem quite a long time to wait, and those planning to play on PS4 will of course have to wait a little longer, but bear in mind that they do not want their release to be a laggy, broken mess, and instead will focus on getting it ready for a proper smooth reveal, and that's what you'll be getting on the PlayStation if all goes to plan. The first Insurgency game sold over 5 million copies, so I do expect this one to sell quite well too. Due to the setting and the gap in the market, I believe it will be a game that you see a lot of content on, and hopefully if it gets a clean release, many streamers will be playing it as well. Character and weapon customization will be a major feature, as I discussed in my previous video. You will be able to customize your character's clothing, uniforms, accessories and voices, whilst audio design and positional voice chat are going to really bring the game to life. Sandstorm will also give you the ability to peek around corners, tactically breach doorways, use smoke to cover your team's advance, and call in air support. I know that stuff sounds fairly basic if you've played games like Arma, or even for a game like Battlefield, which doesn't really focus on that tactical stuff, but you still have some of it in the game. Having it in Insurgency Sandstorm is going to be very good fun, and it's definitely a step in the right direction from the previous title. Games will spread across large maps in up to 16 versus 16 game modes, or an 8-player cooperative mode against the AI with machine gun mounted drivable vehicles. I'm very excited for the co-op modes, as that is something you don't get with a load of other games. Arma and Squad do it very well, but sometimes you can spend all day in those games without seeing a whole load of action unless you know exactly what you're doing, so having a smaller scale version might be better for a lot of people. Overall, I'd say it will be more accessible and better for those who just don't have the time to spend all day on a mission in Arma, but at the same time really quite good in its own right. We'll have to wait for proper gameplay before actually rating it though. Insurgency Sandstorm also plans to have competitive multiplayer features, including matchmaking, broadcasting UI and replays. This could be quite good to have integrated into the game in case anything does come of it and it gets to be broadcast on Twitch quite a lot. Maybe you've got your custom games, maybe it doesn't actually go to be a competitive title, but you never know. With these games it's always good to have that sort of stuff in the game from the release. That's all I have for you right now, but I'll be certain to cover any other news that appears regarding the game and post a review video whenever I get my hands on the game itself. Remember to subscribe if you're new, and hit the notification button if you want to know when I upload. Thanks for watching.